Welcome to the Yukon Project. We've analyzed millions of credit reports, hundreds of thousands of people's financial data, and designed programs to help people improve their financial lives. And today, we're here to give you the inside perspective on Navy Federal Credit Union's credit card debt consolidation loans. But let me tell you the first secret right up front. There are a lot of good things to say about Navy Federal and only a couple of cons. And the first con might prevent you from even being able to apply at all. So I thought I would start with that one. If you can't clear that hurdle, you can skip the rest of this video because you won't be able to apply at all. Perhaps the biggest problem with Navy Federal is that you might not be able to even use them. You see, they will only lend money to people who are members of their credit union, and you can only be a member of the credit union if you are a member of the armed forces, a veteran, or you work for the Department of Defense, either as an employee or as a contractor. But you can also qualify if you are a parent, grandparent, spouse, sibling, child, grandchild, or even a household member of one of those groups. If you don't fall into any one of those categories, and there are quite a few of those categories, but if you don't, you're not eligible, regardless of how good your credit score might be. But here's something you should know. Whether you're eligible or not, you owe it to yourself to shop around. Often credit unions offer the best rates on things like credit card consolidation loans, but there's no guarantee that you will be approved by them or get their lowest rate. So you should get 2 to 3 approvals in hand before you accept a loan. That will give you a good idea of whether you're getting the best rate you can. At the Yukon Project, we've tried to make shopping around easy. If you visit our marketplace page, you can apply to any one of our premium lenders, and behind the scenes, we will check your rate with up to 40 other lenders. The application uses a soft credit pull, so it won't affect your credit score. We will show you all of the companies that approve you, so you can pick the loan that's best for you. So if you are a Navy Federal Credit Union member, that still doesn't mean they will approve you for a loan. They have fairly stringent standards for their loans, so it's possible you won't be able to get a loan with them. But if you can, here are the pros of using Navy Federal Credit Union to consolidate your credit card debt. First off, their loans have an APR from a low of 8.99% and a high of 18%. 18% is one of the lowest highs that I have ever seen. That's great news if you can get approved by them. Even better, they do not charge an origination fee, which means the full cost of borrowing is wrapped up in that interest rate. That's especially good if you're going to pay that loan off early. If you're the kind of person who occasionally is late on your payments, you do need to know that Navy Federal will either charge you a late fee of 5% of the missed due amount or $30, whichever is higher. If you're late regularly on some of your other obligations, you need to be aware that this could increase the costs of working with Navy Federal. This next one is both a pro and a con. Navy Federal offers both unsecured and secured loans. Normally, you don't want to trade an unsecured credit card debt for a secured personal loan because it just puts your collateral, usually a motor vehicle, at risk. However, securing your credit card consolidation loan could be a benefit in one of 3 ways. It could get you approved when you otherwise wouldn't have, it could get you a lower interest rate, or it could help you qualify for a larger loan amount than your debt-to-income ratio would otherwise have allowed. Another way you could increase your odds of those 3 things is to add a cosigner to the loan, and Navy Federal will allow you to do that. Of course, a cosigner is someone who can be held responsible to repay the loan if you fail to do so. So if you can get the loan that you need without a cosigner, it's often better not to entangle a loved one in the whole process. But a cosigner who has a higher credit score and a lower debt-to-income ratio can improve your chances considerably. Navy Federal Credit Union is actually a great option for consolidating your credit card debt, but only if they offer you the interest rate that is at least 2 to 3 percentage points lower than what you are currently paying on your credit cards. If you can't get that better interest rate, you're better off just paying extra on your credit cards as they are. If you found this video useful, please like it and consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.